On average, only 12% of patient illnesses are correctly diagnosed by primary care providers.
Which means that 9 out of 10 are given the wrong diagnosis?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Medical errors are actually the third leading cause of death in America. 1 in 3 misdiagnoses lead to serious injury or death, and these screw-ups cost the economy billions of dollars.
Then comes the fever. This is another thing. Oh, this child got high fever, he is very unwell, mother is very anxious, crying, you must see him. I always say, no, go to the chemist, get a paracetamol. And nurses used to get wound up by that. I'm not treating just because the child is crying. I'm treating because there is an infection, definitely I need the child to come in. High fever. Why I said I don't want to see them? You must remember, I said the bacteria are like humans. If the temperature goes too high, the bacteria will die. So in the past, when I was a medical student, we didn't have eye fluid equipment to sterilize my syringes. We used to boil them in hot water and use the flame. Why bacteria are killed? But later on, we came to know that bacteria are not the only one because infection was occurring even with no bacteria. Then we discovered virus. So it's not millions of years ago we found the virus. Only 20 years ago, 30 years ago we found virus. We didn't even know it existed 40 years ago. So virus is, very well known, like iPhone, but they don't know anything about bacteria. So bacteria are the most important thing. So high fever, very high fever, a child suddenly acutely developing irritation is not something you should really panic about. You should just observe the child, because viruses are also nowadays making funny things. They are coming with chills and rigors, which is confusing for me. Because if they're coming with chills and rigors, I always associate that with bacterial infection. Why? Because chills will occur when they release toxins to the blood, you start getting cold. And then you become hot again. Then you cold, hot and cold. So mild fever is always important. Pneumococcus meningitis, meningococcal meningitis, glomerular nephritis, all these things which actually kill people always had temperature low when they came in intensive care. Why? Because the bacteria does not want to die, releases the toxin, goes to the thermostat, switches off it. Like here, the thermostat is too hot, switch it off and you keep on. The temperature in the body will fall and they get cold. So majority of the time, patients with serious illness had lower temperature. Okay? The high temperature I put there is about delirious. Delirious is when the temperature goes too high, mostly in children and old people. They talk all those gibberish. They can't understand what they're talking, what they're doing. They just have confused. So usually it's very scary for the parent and people who are looking after, but actually for the child and patient it isn't. All that I say is give a tepid spoon or make the child have a bath. Don't worry about giving paracetamol, don't give about anything. Just give a bath, lukewarm water, not a cold water, not to put a fan on the child. Why? Because if you put a fan, all the pores in the skin will get tight and the child will throw a fit. Because the temperature inside the pore body temperature will go up. So never put cold compressions or anything in a patient who has fever. Okay? You got to give lukewarm bath.